On the outside of the house, we have the AC condenser. What we're going to do here is take the top off and clean out a bunch of leaves and stuff that are at the bottom here. And we're also going to clean off the coil on the outside with this simple green foaming coil cleaner. I'm going to use my shop vac to suck everything out, and I have my ladder here so that I can climb up high enough. The top and all the panels on this unit are just a 1/4 inch hex head bit, so I'm going to use my screwdriver to remove all those. I have 16 on the top here, and then I'm going to see how many of these panels that I can also remove. I'm just using a screwdriver with a 1/4 inch hex head bit. You could use a drill or driver if you would like, but these screws are so short and they come out so easy. It's always good practice to remove the kill switch. Should look something like this. Just pull that out and set it in a spot there. It indicates that it's off. Hopefully I can lift this up. There we go. Check out the leaves in here. So this is where it's going to collect a bunch of leaves and dirt and debris. So you can see it's pretty dirty all along here. And the way that this works is the fan is going to blow and pull the hot air out of your house and pass it through all these coils, get rid of the hot air into the atmosphere so that then cool air can then flow back in, and your air conditioner can cool that down even further and push it throughout your house. So to keep the AC running as efficiently as possible, we need to keep these coils clean. So I'm going to clean this out with shop vac and then spray it down and wash it out with a hose. I'm going to see if I can remove a few more of these panels and lose some more screws. This is the stuff we're after right here. Check that out. That just looks like built up cotton fuzz or something on there. I mean, it's so dirty. So it's just sucking the air from the surrounding area in, and anything that's in the air, pollen and all that stuff is just getting sucked into these fins. So we want to get these sprayed off, and then we're going to squirt the hose from the inside to blast this stuff off. We're also going to do the same to the inside, clean the inside as well. And then with these panels removed, it's kind of nice we're able to also clean those off really good, as they have a little bit of dust and stuff built up. Now this is probably going a little bit overboard here. I don't necessarily need to remove those panels, but it was easy enough to do. All right, the instructions don't say we really need to shake. Oh, I'm gonna eat it. We don't have to shake, but just have to try to spray it thoroughly. Also says you don't have to wait any time to wash it off. Man, I can't believe how dirty this is. I actually did clean this with a hose, but this is the first time I'm using this cleaner. All right, back up on the ladder, and I'm gonna spray everything down from the inside out and then do the reverse. Woo, that's power. I had enough spray in the can to wash the inside and the outside of the coils twice. Take a look at that. Look how clean it is down there. There's a leaf that's made its way back in somehow. And then check out the outside. Look at that. It looks brand new. It's so shiny, so clean. Had enough of that cleaner left to do the top here, and that turned out really well. This was a pretty simple project. It only took me like an hour or so, and I probably didn't need to go as far as I did with taking off all the panels. I did end up finding all my screws though, so that was good, and got it all back together. This thing looks brand new, and this is something that's never been on my radar before. I'm glad I took the time to learn how to do it, and I will be putting this on my annual maintenance list so that I can hopefully save some energy, lower my cooling costs, and most importantly, my AC will last longer. So if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one.